Hello, it's time for Thelbert Talks Toys, and today we're going to take a look at the new Iron Man 2 action figures. This is Iron Monger, from the character from the first movie, and he is a big honkin' man in a robot suit. First thing that I want to get out of the way is the old Iron Man toys. I don't have any of them. But they were pretty big. In size comparison, this is a G.I. Joe, and as you can see, Iron Monger is pretty huge for his price point. If you compare another figure in the line, the Mark I suit, he is a huge piece of plastic in this series. But right now, let's just look at him. He's got a really nice kind of grayish silver paint. I'm guessing most of this is paint. It's not unpainted plastic. I say that because by comparison to the other Hasbro toys that I have with the unpainted plastic, it's not this silvery. So he's got a little, you can see his light up disc thing there. Iron Man fans are going to hate me for not knowing named that. But anyways. So articulation wise, he has, full range of motion in his arms. His hands even have a wrist swivel, and they can bend. So that's cool. And he's got elbow. The disc on here is pretty cool. Kind of give him a broken-handed look if you want. With his legs, he's got ankle articulation and knees and thighs. And then his legs can go in here, but this is kind of like my main gripe with these toys are these ball sockets in here for the hinges. They're so tight, and I don't know if it's just mine or if the entire line is like this, but like to the point where I didn't even think, when I got him out of the box, I didn't even think he could move his arms at his shoulders, but he can. It's just that, whoa, people are screaming in my apartment. That's weird. It's just that his joints are so tight in here, and I thought I was going to snap his arm off. And I may already snap his arm off. But as you can see, he can do the hug me pose. Yeah. One really cool thing is that this little bar right here connects his shoulder pads. So his shoulder pads aren't connected to the ball joint. So wherever they go, they kind of fit underneath it. But they don't sit flush on there like they would with a figure art. He's gotten some neck articulation. But just the way the suit design is, he can't really spin his head all the way around. But he does have some waist articulation, which is awesome. So you can pose this guy in a pretty, decent, cool poses, I think. The detail on him, like on his arms especially, and in his back area, are really, really nice. I mean, he looks pretty much like he did in the movie from what I remember. I mean, it's a really, really awesome, impressively small toy with a lot of articulation and a lot of details. I mean, Iron Monger was my favorite, one of my favorite parts of the Iron Man movie. Just because, I like the design of him. I like the aesthetic. So I think he's really cool. I mean, you can see all of his pistons and stuff down here for his hydraulics and all, and I think this line's really great. And the other ones I saw in the stores, they look pretty good too. They're still doing some of the gimmicky stuff with launchers and stuff, which is okay. I mean, that just adds more play value. But for a desk toy, this guy is, you can't pass this guy up. He's huge. He's a beast. The original Iron Monger from the other ones that were a higher scale, I know that he was a massive toy, and this is, again, a massive toy at its price point. These guys are supposed to be the same height as G.I. Joes, and, you know, the other Marvel, the smaller Marvel characters. He's massive in comparison. You may notice that it looks like he can't stand very well. He can. My table is at a slant right now, because I'm on my drafting table. But as far as accessories go, you get a stand for him, which, I mean, to be perfectly honest, with feet like this, you don't need a stand. I don't really know what this is supposed to be for. I'm assuming it's for these cards, and you get a pack of these little cards that are cool, and I guess, I don't really know what purpose they serve, but they're like blueprints, and they start off with one thing, and then you add more to it, and you can see the blueprints of the suit. I'm not really sure what else they're supposed to, what you can do with these, other than, you know, let's throw some more plastic in here. But, whatever, you know, it's cool. I mean, it's, I guess you could stand it up like that and have him on here, but, that looks kind of silly to me. But anyways, this has been a video review of Iron Man 2, Iron Monger. And this has been Thelbert Talks Toys, and if you're watching this, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you see this guy out in the stores, pick him up, because you're not going to regret it. I promise you. And, yeah, toodles.
I'm Obadiah Stane, and I need some loving.